Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twisted Paper Studio. How are you? I hope you are all well. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry it's a late video. You know, I said it was going to be a relaxing Sunday for me, and honestly, I completely forgot that I was helping take some things out of my son's home because he is moving, or he's going on tour and then he'll be moving. So, sorry about that. All right, so it's still a video today. Nonetheless, it is Sunday. It's storming outside right now. So if you hear any thunder and lightning, that's the weather that we're having here in New Jersey. I hope everyone is well. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do some stamping today on fabric. And I'm going to be working with large kinds of stamps, but I wanted to share with you, and I'm really sorry because I can't find the box that I have this in. So this is like it's called, well, it's a rubber stamp block. And if you search it, you should be able to come up with something. I want to keep saying the word linoleum. So I'm not sure why I want to say that word, and it could possibly be linoleum. I think it's like a block of linoleum, but I made a stamp. So I wanted to show you that it's a large block that it comes in, and I used to make my own stamps. I have them in a box somewhere, but I can't find them right now. This was one of them that I had. If you trace or put your pattern on this side with a pen or a pencil, it's very easy to carve. So I did this in a leaf form here, and I just wanted to show you, like, if I took, so if I'm around this leaf shape here, and if I just went this way with the knife, the rubber comes up from it very easily. And it also works the same if you were to use an eraser. So if you have an eraser in your stash, you can make a stamp from that as well. And I kind of just wanted to show you that, and I'm just going to take this off here. But I've already made this stamp. I'm just kind of showing you that I can go deeper, and now I have that little leaf shape that's on there right there. And you can use, you know, ink or paint. And I have some larger stamps over here, but first let's get to the, so I have some larger stamps that I'm going to be using, but first let's get to the fabric. So I have fabric here. Some are like linen-y pieces, some are cotton, some I think are like a muslin, and then this is linen again. That's linen. It's all kind of the same. And this was from leftover from one of the little burlap sacks that I had from another project. So this is what I'm working with. I wanted to work with like ecru colors. I didn't want white. I'm going to be using white paint. And I really just don't mind my paint. It got something else spilled out. So this is old. I'm just using a Craft Smart paint in white, and then I'm also using one in antique white. So we're just going to see what we can come up with, and we can use these things like at a future time. So the stamps that I have some circles. I have stamps that have like large areas. So this is like a square. So here, let's do one, and we'll do this one. This one has a design on it. It's kind of like a large design, not so intricate, just very large. And I'm just going to take my brayer with the white paint, because I already have it set up over here on a paper plate. I'll show you. That's what I have set up so far. And we're just going to stamp it on here. Hopefully it will come out good. And then these are some things that I have. Oh, I like it. I hope you can see it in the light here. And it is faint a little bit, but I don't mind that. It kind of looks old. It looks a little bit older. Like not so new, maybe more like a vintage kind of a thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and do another one in this corner. I don't know if it's going to overlap or touch it, but it's okay. there we go. So I have like two. They're a little old looking, and I really like it. I don't mind it at all. And then even I can take a different stamp, maybe if I wanted to go in there. Let's see, we can use the leaf. So possibly I could just, oop, the red is coming off on it, but that's okay because it kind of looks pink. And believe me, I haven't put the red ink on here since I lived in Pennsylvania, so it's that old. And just go ahead and do this one. And if I don't like it, it doesn't really quite matter to me. It's just a small little piece of fabric. I didn't ruin anything. I'm just trying it out. I don't know what's going to come out. I have no clue. There we go. So it's just some white paint with stamps on some fabric. Let's get a new piece. And then if you want to, you can iron this out first so that it's more even. You know, when you put down your stamp, it's more even, you know, flat, but this is not bothering me. I have some large block stamps here. This is kind of for this, you know, putting on the fabric. So I think what I will do is, maybe I'll do the words. Let's see. And I have some, you know, on accident, the Xxoo, the antique white went into the white paint. So I guess I'm just going to leave it. See what happens. See how it comes out. And then I will show you that, give me 1 second. I'm going to put this down. I like that. So to get it off here, you can do more stamping. It'll come even lighter, or you can get a piece of paper. So here, let's do that. Let me get a piece of paper. So maybe I can get some onto the paper. Hold on 1 second. So possibly I could just put some down on some brown paper bag and see what will come out. That's for the rest of it that's on there. Okay, so it's already dried. It took me too long. That's okay. It's paint. And then, of course, it's just acrylic paint. So it's not going to, you know, what's the word? It's going to come right up with water. So it's water-based paint, so it cleans right up with water. And I could just clean it off with paper towel off my rubber stamp. Just like that. And then you can also use ink. You don't have to use paint. And one of my pieces fell into the water here that I have on the sides. That's okay. We'll just leave it to dry. It fell in the water. My fabric. Okay. So let's take this here, this piece, and see what happens. So we have this here. We have this. I'm gonna take a look here. What else? Now this is for, I think I just said that, but I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. So this is for a future project. And it could be any future project, but I am going to do something with you. However, probably not today. It'll be too much to do it today. So we'll be using these pieces very soon. Let me see about these polka dots. And possibly we can just rip this up here. So this is a lot of fun. I mean, we all have paint. And we all should have some big stamps, or even if you don't have big stamps. Excuse me. So I have a little stamp here. It's a spiral. It's like a little tiny stamp. And I could even put paint on here. And just make sure it gets all painted up. And I could just put that on there like that. Let me see if I put my thing in the paint. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so I could go ahead and do this whole thing. Oh, I didn't go in the white. I went into the antique white. I'd rather be in the white so it's showing up. Isn't that cool? And then, of course, if I ironed this out, it would have been so much better. But I didn't. So it's the white paint. Let me see if I can get something. I'm just seeing if I could get something to hold it down. I have a taut iron. I mean a taut. To make it taut, I have a heavy duty iron here. Excuse me. Didn't I bring my water? I hope. Okay. So I'm just going to do this for right now so it will hold it taut. Because I didn't iron it. Which is okay. Hold on. We'll do it this way. And then this way. That's good. So you could still see it. And I'll just go ahead and do the rest of these circles in here. You could see what I'm doing, right? I need more paint. There we go. The paint is drying up off the plate, so let me just add a little bit more. And this is a lot of fun because we all have stamps and we all have fabric, plain fabric. You all should. You can even use dungaree if you have dungarees. Any kind of plain fabric would work, or maybe something without a bold pattern, or even if you had a pattern on it, possibly you can do the white on where the pattern is. And it would change the look of the fabric. Just gonna keep doing that because I just think it looks really cool. Oh, I love it. And this spiral pant thing I got is by Judith Stamps. She has all stamps like this in a stick form. And they're fun. They're really fun. I have quite a bit of her stamps. I got them at the last craft event fair that I was at in Pennsylvania. So Judith is the name. Okay, let's move these off to the side. There we go. So we have this piece here. Isn't that cool? I like that. And we have this one now. And we have this one with the wording. And maybe I could rip this now. It has the wording on it in the two different colors. And possibly I could use these dots. Why not? Let me just make sure they all get... There we go. Maybe I'll switch it around. I think it looks really cool. Kind of like batik. Is it batik? I like that. And you can even take another color on top of that and do some more in a different color. Let's see. We can get that on there. Let's do that. I'll use the brayer. See what we can get. I did mix the color a bit with the antique white. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. I like that. And you know what, another color that would really look good, I didn't take out, would be black. I didn't take that out for black paint. So let's see if we can use some black ink possibly. Let me just go ahead and clean off these stamps for a moment so that the paint doesn't stay on there, you know, all the way. Okay. Almost. This is part of the process, so I just use a paper towel, and you know, it won't harm the stamp at all. We got to use them sometime, right? And some of these stamps are newer. Some I only used one time. They've been in my stash for so long. Might as well use them up. Might as well get some use from them. Okay, so we have those two, and then these ones. There we go. Now let me see. I don't know how vigorous the black will come out, but we'll try this one. Maybe we'll do it on this piece here and just make it a little square or rectangle. And let's give it a try. I'm going to get the black. It might not come out as well as I want it to, but possibly it will. I think that the black paint would be much starker than an ink. I think the ink is going to soak in, but we'll see. It doesn't look so bad. No, it doesn't look bad. I don't mind it. Maybe we'll just do that. And then possibly we can do, let me see what else I have here. Maybe we can do a white on the inside with the white paint. Let's see. I don't know. I think this is too intricate, but let's see. We'll see. It is a little intricate. Kind of didn't get all the way. I don't mind it, but it kind of looks muffled, like as if it's not supposed to be there. As if it got messed up, kind of a thing. So I think we should stick with, I don't think I have any white ink. I have antique linen, but I don't know that it would show up on top of there. Oh, look, here's another. How about we use this one? This is like a little diamond. Maybe we can use that one. Well, it's probably going to be pink, the same. The pink's probably going to come off. Oh, it didn't. Okay. We could do that. Don't mind that. Just playing around to see different things. I may not like them. I may never use them. I may just use a piece of it somewhere. You can put these on tags, on journal cards. You can put them with, here, like little labels or something like that next to it on a tag or something. You could use them in lots of different places in your books. However, I do have a different project in mind for them, so bear that in mind. Oh, where are we at? We're at 20 minutes? Yeah, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really tell if we're at 20 minutes or 28 minutes, I thought, but just 20. Let's see. Let's see what else. We can use ink as well. Here, let's do that. And then, of course, we did that already in the 100-day craft project, but we used the, let's see, the smaller stamps. I mean, it's okay to use the smaller stamps too, because you could put those in places, but I have the bigger stamps here. I've gotten this a long time ago. This is Stampendous. This is from 2002, you guys. So this stamp is 22 years old. So I don't know that you're going to be able to get it anywhere. And look, I really only have used 2 of the stamps. I'm looking to see which one I like. But this one is my favorite one. How about this one? I think that's this one. Let's give it a try. We'll use it with ink. I'll use the blue ink since it's right here. And just go ahead and stamp down. Ooh. I like that. I may have to excuse myself to get some water just quickly. I like that. That looks really cool. And then, of course, the same thing. You can, you know, ink up. Wash it up with water. Or your baby wipes are good too. I have wet paper towels here. But then you can also do the paint on here on the big stamps. So we'll go ahead and do that. Kind of works the same way. We use a brayer. And I'm just gonna put it down. The stamp block is really old, so the things are shifting on the square. Okay. Now, it came out looking very old, and that's okay with me. And if I wanted it to really pop white fresh, I'd just put some more fresh white paint on my plate. I don't have enough on my plate, and it was a little dry. So I'm just going to do it and really pop it with the white. See how that comes out better. And so I'm picking up a lot of the antique white, and that's like an issue. I need water. Now, I'm going to get a lot on there, so what I'm going to do is put it on some paper first. Try to get rid of the extra. Because the brayer was, I need a clean, well, maybe I should do it on the paper. Oopsie. I need I need to get this cleaned because it's not smooth. It's all rough, so I need a smooth texture for it. I need like a smooth run on paper. So let me do that first before I put it on my, let me do that. This should be better. So bear with me a moment. I'm just gonna smooth it on here now, and I should be able to do that better now. Okay, it should come out okay. I'm not even gonna try, I'm just gonna do it, because even if it's glumpy, it's okay. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So now it's more pronounced. And then this side, because I had antique white a lot in here, and it's more of a muffled color, but I like this more of a pop of white. And that's the trick. Just get this part smooth first, and you can smooth it out on a plain paper plate, but this had the paint in it, so it was making it glumpy. So let's move forward. And I think I want to do one on here. Let me get the white for that. Okay. Just gonna get the extra off here. And usually the baby wipes are better. And I'll go to the sink after this, and I have a little toothbrush that I have for my art stuff that I need to clean like that, and I'll just take a toothbrush to it with some water and it'll come right out. I won't get the block wet though, because I don't want to ruin the block, but I can get the rubber wet. Okay. So let's see, we have some pieces here, and I mean, this is just some idea of stamping with your paint, so you can get out your paints and get your stuff to stamp on. If you have small stamps, you can do repetitive. If you have large stamps, you can fill in. If you have writing stamps, you can use two-tone and paint colors. You know, sky's the limit. You don't have to just use white and antique white. I used that on these because I have a plan, like I said. And then also, if you have some stencils, and I don't know, let me see if my stencil, I gotta see if my stencils are over here. I have to be able to see them quickly, and I don't. I have a thing just for stencils, and unfortunately, I don't see my thing anywhere. No. But if you have stencils, you can sponge paint with the dauber. And I'm going to get that to show you. So you can use like the paint dauber, and you get it in your paint, and then you put your stencil down and you just paint all in your stencil, and you'll get that on your fabric as well. I don't have any in front of me to show you, and I'm sorry about that. I wasn't planning on it though. Let me try to see here. And then of course, if you have numbers or letter stamps, which I'm trying to look and I don't see. And here I do. I don't have a block though. You can also use these. So these are, what's his name? What's his name? Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz, but then they are a different company. So Stampers Anonymous, well, it's Tim Holtz's stamp company. So that company, I don't know the name of the company, and I don't have it on anything, but I'm sure you all know it. Just look up Tim Holtz, and then, or Tim Holtz Stamps, and or in his company name, and you'll get, you know, you'll get his company name. I think it's Stamp Anonymous, or Stamp Anonymous, I think so. But you can also use numbers, and with the paint, like this. Isn't that cool? And then maybe we will do 40. Why not? I'm just doing it with paint. And again, black paint will look really cool with the numbers. It'll kind of look like something French or old, worn and tattered maybe. You'll like that. You should try it. See that? And now I won't ruin these. I'll just go ahead and wipe them up, and it's okay because remember, it's water-based paint, acrylic, so it cleans up with water. It's no big deal. It washes right off with water and soap off your hands and anywhere that it would get. So it's okay. I'm not concerned. I don't think I ruined them at all. Okay. And we'll just let this dry. And now we have the number 40. And then you could do any number that you want to. I mean, it could go long. And then, for instance, an example, my book, let me just see, because I think it's right here. Yes. So my book here, I stamped the numbers down here in the red ink on the spine. You know, that could give you a little, you know, idea of something to do. You stamp the numbers down here like they did in the old days. So when it sits on the bookshelf, it's a numbered book. That's pretty cool. So just to give you an idea. And then, let's see where we're at. We're at 30 minutes. So I'm going to wrap up today. Maybe I'm going to see if I can't do something with what we did today. But if I can't, I'm not worried about it because I know I'll be back to share more ideas. And I don't actually know what I have on my table. So I'm just going to take a quick look here. I have some rag paper. So maybe we can do something with that. And what else do I have? Possibly we can make like little trifolds here. Something to stick into a pocket in a book. And then maybe, oh, here was some things that I was playing with earlier so that I could show you because I didn't know if my things were going to be dry or not. So I could take a little piece of this off, just a tiny little piece. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. And put that on there. Oops. Somewhere. You can just put a little piece somewhere. We can even use this, possibly, you know. Let me see. We have the label. This is a little bit too big for what I'm gonna do right now, so I'll wait to use that. I would do that maybe somewhere on a page, you know, with, this is a label from Rachel at Roxy Creations, and this is a blue, this was using the blue ink, but let's see, possibly something else here right now. So this is a piece of coffee dyed paper. I don't know. I'm coming up with this off the top of my head, so give me some credit. Okay. Possibly put that over the top there. Maybe. I'm just doing something fun. There doesn't need to be a reason why at all. There doesn't need to be one. Oh, look, that's a piece of lace I was doing something with. Okay. There's like a stamped image. I wonder if we just put this up here. If we staple it. I'm wondering if I should glue it down. I don't know that I want that. I'm kind of just using some scraps of things, so don't mind me. Just to kind of make a little something so we've made something today. with our pieces if you wanted to move forward and do something with your pieces. I don't know what I'm going to make. I'm liking this. I'm wondering, what if we took one of these? Maybe one. I don't know. But you know what? Now it's something that we've made. We've made this, and it looks pretty cool, right? What if we did the paper under there? No. I did like this look. I do like that look right there, like that. What if we did a little prong? I have these little, what are they called? Brads? Brads. They're called brads, you guys. I always forget them. What if we... I'm thinking I like that. Oh, I like that right there. Oh, I actually like that. Maybe we'll save that for something else. Oh, I think I like that. Okay, so let's put a brad in it. Now, this is tissue paper and this is fabric, so I really don't need to poke a hole with anything other than the tool, the item itself. So, and this is paper. This paper is this is rag paper. So I'm just gonna poke it right through. Okay, I like that. Maybe we'll, oh, quite possibly. No, what if we did something like this on the inside and we made like a little paper pad? Oh, this is real. That's good. Maybe like a little paper pad or something. That's pretty. What's this? Screws. I don't need screws, but I like the little envelope. Quite possibly we can put this in here somehow. Oh, what if we just glued that right there like that, and it could cover up that little brad. Oops, am I gonna get this to come out? Hold on. Sugar. Okay, I won't do it like super gluey, but I will just do a little bit. And then this way, if somebody wants to take it off, they can. Maybe even, quite possibly, we can put this little piece of fabric in there. Let's see. I think it just fits. I think it's just the size. Isn't that cool? There we go. Super cute. And then these little pieces that are here, maybe we can use this as a little pocket. Why not? I'll just ink it up a little bit because of the fact that the color is showing there, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. And that's a piece of Florentine paper, so it's going to be very, very sturdy. This glue doesn't want to work today. Okay, so I'm going to put this at the bottom and just it's going to act like a little tuck for these papers. I like that it brings in the blue to what we have here. So we have a little piece of coffee dyed paper with stained lace, a little piece of ledger, and another little piece of handmade paper. We have a little envelope with some fabric in there that we made. That's cute. I like that. So maybe we can even put this in there. And then I will say goodbye to you guys. Just to give you an idea, to use some white or black. Now, I didn't have any black paint. I tried to use black ink. White or black is good. White, black, red, blue. And use your big stamps. Put some numbers down on fabric, but you can use paint. I really like that a lot. I'm wondering... I just want to use all the pieces, but I didn't do anything yet with what I want to do, so I can't use them. Maybe, is there something, sorry for my arm being in the way, sorry. Oh, like, you can use one of these erasers too. This is a magic rub eraser, but you can make a stamp on that. They're called linoleum blocks. Linoleum. I think it's linoleum. I think that's what they're called. I'm pretty sure. What's this? Oh, we'll put that there. I don't know. This is like a Tim Holtz little thing. We'll just put it there. And then we'll call this a day. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for having some fun. I hope I've inspired you too to take out some white paint. Take out some of your old stamps, your big, bold old stamps. And if you don't have any old stamps because you're new, you can make stamps too. You can buy them also. Check Etsy, check Etsy, and check, what's the other thing that people go to buy things used? eBay. Check eBay. You may find some stamps on eBay. Search Stamping Up. That would be it, Stamping Up. And I'll give you some names of stamps that here before I let you go. So you can possibly search for those used stamps, maybe in your area. Okay, cute. This has 17 on it. I like it. And this could just go in a pocket somewhere. Exclosure. Enclosure. Oh, enclosure. Oh, that's good. I'll put that on there. Enclosure. That means there's something in there. Right? Just double checking. Well, maybe I'll put it up here so this can fit in there. Good idea? Good idea. There we go. And remember, this rubs off like glue, the Fabri-Tac glue. Okay, cute. I like it. So, have some fun with your stamps, stamping on your fabric. It's lots of fun. I really like it. We're going to use this very soon in future projects. I'll probably even do some more, and then we can make some tags and journal cards. I would show you how I would use it on there. So, you know, think of this and incorporating it with your paper, okay? And then some of the stamps that I have here are graphic squares by... Hero Arts. So you can look up Hero Arts, Hero Arts, somewhere on eBay. I'm sure they'll come up. This is Hampton Art Stamps. Doesn't have a date. Hampton Art Stamps. Stampendous. Stamp. Endous. You can look up that on Etsy or eBay. That's also Stampendous. This is from 1997, you guys. Who's this? Oh, this is Stampin' Up. So you can check them. There's always people selling or getting out of the craft. You know, when they retire or they don't want to do it anymore, they found a new hobby. This just says rubber stamped. So I don't really quite know who it's by. Oh, Deka? D-E-K-A, I believe. Or Delta. Sorry, Delta. I don't have my glasses on. And then this is by Inkadinkadoo. So that's some stamp names that you can go ahead and look for your stamps. Hero Arts. That's a good stamp that you might find. Stampendous and Hero Arts. You might find a lot of those, and Stampin' Up on your eBay. All right. So blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for waiting for me for today, because I did forget all about the moving part. I really did. Seriously, I did. And I had to help my kids because we were all helping. When my kids initially moved into the house, they all lived together, and now they all live separate. So everybody left stuff there, and everybody had to help get it out, because tomorrow's the 1st, and they will be gone from that house tomorrow. All right. Blessings to all of you. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you again really soon. Tomorrow is Merry Monday. I probably will be back for tomorrow, Merry Monday, for sure. Okay. Bye for now, my crafting buddies.